Hey there guys, it's me, Super20 once again. Today I'm showing no face cam just because, just to show the full thing, you know, just in case I don't want to accidentally cover or conceal anything with my face around. So yeah, no face cam this one time around. Just for this one case, for this one, just for today, okay? So I initially implemented full screen in my game this way, right? However, I didn't notice that up here I already had another system for full screen. So for some reason it seems that, you know, implementing it twice somehow made it work like pretty badly. I mean, maybe I can show it to you. Yeah, you see here I'm pressing like F11 and it kind of doesn't work anymore for some reason, right? So yeah, the way to fix it was to just remove this one earlier implementation that I had lying around and I didn't even notice. So I deleted that, and then this is what panned out. So let me explain you a bit how my like full screen mode works, so to say. Oh, by the way, I also implemented this one like tick counter, which will, you know, like just count the number of frames that the game has been running for. I can't find, where is it? Here, yeah, it starts at 0 and then it counts, it gets added 1 for every frame that goes by. So yeah, it's just the number of frames minus 1 that have been running. That will be useful later for like animation systems. You know, I will do like classes with animations sort of thing, okay? Yeah, like stuff like that. But yeah, on how I implemented full screen, well, first of all, the game launches in full screen already, okay? And it says there's a variable here, is on full screen. It's just a boolean that, you know, it starts on full screen. So it does, it's true. It starts at the true value. And then if you press F11 here, right, this is just, you press F11, on whatever frame, right? That's why it's inside the event loop. Maybe I should say here like this, everything here is the event loop. Everything inside this loop is in the event loop, just in case. You know, this is very common in like interfaces and guys, I don't know how to say it, GUIs, GUIs. This is very common in GUIs and interfaces, but just in case you have a comment here, everything inside here is executed every frame, okay? Maybe I will need to optimize it later down the line, but for now, if it works, it works, okay? Yeah, up to here, sorry. So all this inside the while true loop, okay? So, if you press F11, it's divided into 2 scenarios, okay? This is if the game is on full screen, hold on, okay? If it's on full screen equals true, right? Maybe not tap that. Okay, sorry if it's a lengthy video and I'm explaining myself a bit poorly, but yeah. If you are not on full screen, okay, if you are on window mode, it toggles full screen, and now you are on full screen, and this is just for testing, okay? Maybe I should comment that or like remove that, all the same. That was just for like debugging, you know. This pass here, it's yeah, not needed anymore, so let me just remove some stuff here. Okay. So yeah, maybe like that. So yeah, if you're on full screen, it goes into windowed mode here, okay? If you're on windowed mode, when you press F11, it goes into full screen, okay? So it's just, yeah, it's either one or the other, and this bool variable here helps me go from windowed mode to full screen, and then from full screen to windowed mode. In both scenarios, I'm using this, but to go from windowed mode to full screen, I just draw the screen in with the full screen parameter here, or whatever this is, the full screen constant, okay? And if I'm going from full screen into windowed mode instead, I will be running the resizable constant instead of the full screen one, okay? This one or this one. And if I play it here, you will see that, okay, this is the game. And if I press F11, it goes into this. And if I press F11 again, it goes like this. And you can resize it, okay? That's why it's resizable. And here you have like all the buttons and everything. It is a bit buggy, like that much I must say. Like, for example, here it works properly, right? As far as I'm showing you, it's working properly. However, there, yeah, sometimes it does that for some reason. Everything goes black. And but if you press F11 again, it gets fixed. There we go. Yeah. Let me try again. Okay, and now it's working again. See, so sometimes it goes black. If it goes black for you while playing my game, just press F11 again and it should get fixed. But yeah, so yeah, it is a bit glitchy so far, but hopefully I can fix it in the future. And you can also use this one button here, okay? Maybe that one is a bit more consistent. Let me check. Yeah, this one's a lot more consistent if you want to use this one. If you use F11, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but when it doesn't, you just press F11 again and it gets fixed, okay? So yeah, just that. It's for the moment being, I'm calling it good enough. But maybe in the future it would be nice to, if I can manage to fix that. Oh, I have no light. Oh, I have no light in my face there. So yeah, it is a bit glitchy for the moment being, but since you can fix it by just pressing F11 again, I won't be doing much about it. For the moment being, I want to continue with developing the rest of the game. But yeah, maybe in the future it will be nice to come back to this one issue and see if I can fix it or not. But yeah, I don't know. I'll try to leave the code in the description perhaps, so you can, if you need the code for, if you are interested in delving into it, into how, yeah, or trying it yourself. Yeah, I'll leave the comment down there just in case that you want to give it a look, or I don't know. It's pretty simple. I would like to believe it's way too simple. But if anyone is interested and for some reason finds it useful, then yeah, I'll give you that to your disposal. I mean, the whole game is going to be like open source anyway, but yeah, there you have like a very early version of it. Another thing is that, as you could see earlier, when you go into window mode and you resize the window, the map, the world map in the background, it's not getting resized along with the window. So that's maybe another thing I can look into at some point. But for the moment being, I think I will be leaving it like this, because you can always just do this and this and that's it, right? I think the way it works for now, it will have to do, okay? So yeah, hopefully it was not that long of a video, and hopefully you find it useful. But yeah, that's one less technical issue on my back, so now we can start doing the rest of the stuff, you know, the animation system. And once the animation system is done, maybe like the little geese with the prompts for options to go this or there. I've been trying with Visual Basic scripts, not too good results, I'm afraid, so far. But yeah, maybe I'll keep on tinkering with that, or with TK Inter, or with just Pygame. But I don't know, Visual Basic script, like I like the idea of having like separate windows. I think it gives it a much better look than just drawing the window yourself. It's not very, yeah, so BBS would be ideal for options in the game. But if I can't get that working, then whatever, I just do it with Pygame, but it won't look as polished. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing other stuff now, like the dialogues, the story, the artwork. I'm looking forward to doing other stuff, the mini games maybe even. And yeah, that's one less thing to worry about, the full screen thing. I would just remove it from the back of my mind, and maybe I will come back to it later someday. But for the moment being, I don't want to touch it because I don't want to break it, okay? But yeah, take care, and see you in the next devlog, I guess. Bye. Hopefully with a working demo already, but I don't know about that. Maybe with the systems, with the animation systems, if I can get them working. that would be interesting to show, because it would be very visual and whatnot with the tick counter that I just showed you and the classes and everything. So yeah, that's it. Bye.